insulted because I choose to be insulted for no reason.
I'm glad I got that on tape. We're live.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
I'm gonna go
no!
clip that, actually.
I'm not a fraud. Oh no! That's not fair. Hey! This is bullying.
I can't clip it while I'm streaming. That would just cause feedback.
Get wrecked.
I mean, I'll just go back when I'm done.
There. You're gonna forget.
I'm setting an alarm on my phone right now.
You're gonna forget.
On my phone. Alarm.
You're gonna forget. This is bullying.
Yeah, it's bullying to exposure bullshit.
It is.
Alright, let's see. 11:45 p.m. And let's title it Clip Evidence.
There is no evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Got it. Perfect. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going? I feel great.
Can't believe this. Sad pop noises.
Yeah.
Save me.
Okay, that does raise a question. Can Asians use white women tears?
No. Rarely,
Well,
I think.
You're trying.
I'm not using white women tears.
I mean, not really,
I'm using
no.
baby tears.
I mean, you're not really, no. I'm trying to make a joke about how you're, like, trying to weasel your way out of it by acting sad and upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Godfather.
Well, thanks for just
John's trying to accuse me of being
of whiteface.
A white woman crier.
Of whiteface. I'm accusing you of whiteface?
Mm-hmm.
You've committed crimes against white people? Good job.
Existing?
Carry on.
Is my crime against white people existing?
I mean, it's nothing. I was doing a bit. You decided to fart on it, so I decided to keep going anyway. You can't stop me.
No, but I'm further continuing my.
I know.
My bit of being the confused Asian girl.
Yeah, a bit.
Is that my crime of being existing?
Right. God, you're basically like a character actor at this point, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking Andy Kaufman over here. You can't tell the difference between the real one and the character.
Yeah. Everyone commits crimes against white people. No one cares.
White people care.
Mm.
And so does the Justice Department and police.
Yeah. That's why white women tears work so well.
Nah,
I
went live and Bop was in the middle of, like, doing a joke, and it makes her sound like she's, like, deliberately, pretending to be upset for her own amusement. Because she is, but let's not go there. And then I was like, aha! I'm live! I have that on video now. And Bob has been, since then, been wailing like a siren. And I said that raised the question of whether Asians can use white women tears.
Yeah.
Yes, overdramatic things for theatrical value. Correct. Like we were each doing a bit, but not the same bit, and we weren't willing to play
No.
along, and we were sandbagging each other.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never sandbag you.
Oh no, never. I think I've got a lot of
Never.
upper body strength.
Ah, but hi, Godfather. We're doing
Hello.
well.
Hope you're well.
Welcome to our friendship again. You must like it. You two sandbagging each other? Never.
I mean, they must. They keep coming back.
Yeah. Hi, Koja.
I think we're hilarious.
Yeah. I have like 3 bowls of different waters for Koja. For like her hunter instinct nonsense,
Right.
right?
That's cute.
And it's always the cup of water that she drinks from. Once again, mother's water.
Mm-hmm. Godfather, I keep coming back. Still trying to define what it is, but I do keep coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should honestly just bite the bullet and get a fucking fountain. But I don't really have like an easily accessible um uh plug to just snap it in. I could just move some furniture around, to be honest.
Struggle keeping one source of
Hi.
water full. I don't need more than that. Yeah, I feel you.
Mm.
I was
It just
lucky.
amuses me to have like more than one bowl of water.
I was
To be
lucky that
fair.
Molly didn't really care about drinking from a bucket.
Hmm.
Just like, oh, water. Let me drink my weight in it.
Yeah, the whole goddamn bucket, huh?
Oh yeah, I've seen her drink like 2/3 of the bucket and then lay down on the floor next to it panting because she ran too hard.
Couldn't nerd.
I'm just like, all right, well, I'll plan to let you out again in about 40 minutes.
She's going to need to pee all of that water.
Oh yeah, that's way too fast. That's not staying in her system.
Mm-mm.
That's going right through.
Max won't drink from a dish without splashing the water around. She's so picky that she will batter the dish until it sloshes over the sides and then let it settle just to a slow spin and then drink.
I wonder what she's testing. Because that sounds like some sort of instinct thing, like checking for
Mm.
something. That's interesting.
Checking for dangerous creature, maybe.
Yeah. That's really cool, though. I like that.
Yeah.
You are not here and do not exist. Oh, that's weird. There's like this absolute void in chat.
Hmm.
How could there just be a space like that? It's like the width of 2 lines of text, but there's nothing there.
Don't look at it for too long. You'll lose your mind.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. She needs it moving to be able to drink it. Yeah, that's fair. I think Koja simply needs to have seen me drink from something similar for her to be like, yeah, that's safe to drink.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah. Oh man, yesterday she was being so fucking cute. Which I guess I suppose the thing is, when is she not? But the
Yeah.
thing is, okay, she came over, like hopped onto the bed, and then first laid down beside me, like just beside me. And then she climbed closer to my pillow, and then slept curled in such a way that her paws were like resting on my elbow.
Aw.
And I was obviously blubbering but trying not to move because I didn't want to move her.
Yes. Adorable.
Extremely.
You too, though. Here, head pats.
Now, if you guys are hearing crunching, I'm
That's the bones
sorry,
of our
but also
enemies.
not quite that sorry because it's my favorite green peas snack. So
Oh, nice. You
get
told me
wrecked.
about that before, yeah.
Yeah. It just tastes like good green peas.
If you were a cat, then people would think you're cute when you do weird things. Well, there are two other ways. Be a cute girl, or be an incredibly non-threatening guy.
Mm.
Like, the amount of just absurd shit I get away with because my face doesn't look like I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, but also the things you say and the things and everything else made you non-threatening. So therefore, ah, yeah.
Crawls out of the
Crimson crawling
ground.
out of the ground. What are you doing in the ground, Crimson? What tunnel are you trying to dig? Hmm?
That they're coming out as a vole.
Or in Bob's case, have a rocking dead bot with a beard? Nah.
Not even.
You can have a rocking dead bot with a beard, and I'd still think you're a threatening dude.
It doesn't hurt that I've got the beard and the dad bod, though.
Mm.
These are not disadvantages. Although I guess he could also have been talking about what's his ass from Wrath of the Righteous.
Oh,
Ulbrig.
Ulbrich?
Yeah.
He's fictional. He's always non-threatening.
Yeah, fictional characters don't really count. We'd all make mistakes with fictional characters that we wouldn't with real people.
Mm-hmm. You're trying to find the center of the Earth? Uh, might take you a while.
I got bad news about the mental.
Shh, don't tell it to him.
Well, I don't want him to get down there and, like, break something.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That might cause problems.
Like, I don't know how you're gonna get through that without some kind of industrial drill.
Godfather
Got
was
him!
being extremely helpful.
Got him! Excellent, Godfather. You should collaborate on a research study.
Mm-hmm.
I call the study, how many autistics can we put in a room before somebody dies?
You've been told you look intimidating and mean, but you're actually a softie.
I used to look a lot more intimidating too, and a part of it was that I slouched. And, I guess, like, the way that I was slouched and the way that I would look up over my eyebrows made me look menacing. If you can even imagine that. I guess I'll try to, like... I didn't wear glasses back then either.
Mm.
I don't know if that comes across at all.
I'm not really sure what could a guy physically do, as in where, that would make them seem non-threatening.
It's nothing to do with clothes. Like, looking like you don't give
Oh,
a
I
shit
know.
about fashion might help, because that's something I do. Because it's
Nah,
hard to see somebody as having, like, a big ego or being self-centered if they just don't give a shit how they look.
y- You'd think that.
I would. But I think the real lesson is that you can't really fake it.
No.
You can get away with that for a while, but it'll always come out, and you'll just end up hurting people and ending up alone. It is
Dressed
about
like a
posture.
Joker, but without the face paint.
Like, yeah, for certain groups, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I played D&D with
I
some
guess
girls in high
dress-
school who would
I
have
guess-
loved that.
I guess dress like you have a personality. I guess.
Yeah. What does my dress say about my personality, Bop?
That you don't care.
Yeah, it's true.
Hmm. I had to move the Twitch app from your from sitting over your webcam. By the way, that's why I had to think about it for a second.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
I
the
would
face paint would work
I
in
would
certain
probably maybe trust a dude with like goth makeup on. Maybe. I would trust a dude with makeup on. Period.
But see, yeah, like I get that, but also these are affectations
More
dudes
trust.
have picked up on years ago, and
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. But then there are also the weirdly misogynistic gay dudes.
Oh yeah,
Man. Man, those dudes.
yeah, that's a special one. I don't really understand that psychology, and I guess without digging into it, there's no way I could.
Yeah,
It's a strange one.
it sure is.
A lot of black articles of clothing over there. I guess the trick is
Hell
to
yeah.
just like do what you feel comfortable in, and you'll seem more confident. If you feel attractive, you will have confidence, and that can make you attractive. As long as your sense of fashion isn't garbage.
Mm.
Like if you feel confident in a fedora with a katana, you're not gonna get anywhere.
I don't know. That might get you somewhere with certain groups of people.
God damn it, Bob.
No, really though. Because if you can walk the street with a fedora and a katana, and let's say like you're working a samurai champloo type nonsense.
Okay, so if you want to
I
get
don't
with
know.
Bob, you could wear a fedora and a katana.
Yeah, but like and like a yukata.
You used to
Yukata?
you make fun of me all the time ever since you found out I used to have a fedora, but you like that shit. You fucking hypocrite.
I'm not saying. Look, you look funny with your
I did.
fedora.
I did, but part of it is that I also was clean shaven and I look weird.
Mm. The
Samurai Mafia
around the corner? Yeah, exactly. Turns out, that Samurai Mafia is exactly my type, but I wouldn't try anything with him because he's mafia.
You looked funny in your fedora too. A whole generation of autistic guys going through their fedora phase.
Look, to be fair, very few people can work a fedora. Okay?
Yeah, I think it has to do with the rest of your outfit. Like, it can't be the thing. It has to accentuate.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand that when I
Stanley
was
Tucci for once
17.
can work a fedora. I think Steph might wear a fedora.
Oh,
well.
yeah. His mustache almost demands it.
Yeah.
He looked like a guy that doesn't exist anymore.
No, he doesn't. I mean, sorry. Yes, you're right. He does
Yeah.
look like a guy who doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Looks like he traveled through time. Okay, what other dude just like that? His name's Ian Horner. He's at Loading Ready Run.
Mhm.
And he's just like a guy from the 20s or the 30s. Like, he's not a person that currently exists, he just happens to. Horrible yellow shoes.
At least,
Go ahead.
you love for no good reason. Yeah.
I got this
Yeah, I think
horrible
I have
yellow
most
woman
of
I love for
shoes
no
like
good
that.
reason.
Is it fictional?
What?
This horrible.
I said I got a horrible yellow woman I love for no good reason.
Oh, so it is fictional.
I was doing racism.
Yes, I'm aware. And I was entertaining it.
Okay. Get yourself a friend who'll entertain your racism. No, but see
Optional
what
entertainment.
I get away with?
He says getting away with, and he knows that he's only saying it to sound like an asshole.
I mean, I'm supposed to be the butt of the joke. Like, the fact that I
Yeah.
even said that, it's like, okay, white guy.
Yeah. 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 And that's what I mean when I say, I guess, when I say that you're just sounding like an asshole.
I know. But I also think
Trying
it's...
to explain myself.
Yeah.
Cookies. Man. There are some local cookies here that I would just like to send over to like M and you and maybe Jez. Because it's like maybe you guys would like these cookies.
I mean, probably. I've nary found a cookie I didn't like. Or an anachronistic
Also,
dialect I wouldn't adapt.
also, yesterday I thought of like a chocolate chip cookie. But it's like a chocolate chip and raisins cookie.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I think that might be delicious. But I think it'd be more horrible betrayal because like there's one cookie that might look like chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Like it's more chocolate chips than raisin. But then it turns out to be all raisins. And then
Yeah.
you'd just be
Betrayed.
yeah.
What I can tell you, having eaten some of those, is like, yeah, they're okay. But it's better to just eat chocolate chip cookies. Like, the raisins aren't bad, but they don't improve it. But speaking of bad things in need of improvement, let's check in on this crusade, and also Arushale.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how long we could have gone just podcasting.
God, please, I don't want to be a podcaster.
If I can make money, I'll be a podcaster. Fuck it. Dignity ain't gonna buy me that cocaine. So yeah, last time we did Green Gates, and we learned about Arushale's history, that she was lying to us to protect herself. And we got some opinions on that. We killed the hag. And then we came here to a region called Wintersun, which, I don't know if it mentioned, is also the name of an ancient Sokoran settlement that, at least at one time, was in this area.
I see. Is that something to do with Ulbrich?
I don't know if he weaves into this or not.
Oh, this is in the main story.
It's vanilla, but he might have stuff to do there. It might weave into his side story too.
Sweet.
But yeah, it would be one of those groups that's not answering him. We also need to hit up Pellua's Falls.
Need to hit up what?
Pellua's Falls.
Where? Oh. What's in Pellua's Vaults?
Some stuff, but the thing we need to go there for quest-wise is, we got to go look at the supposed evidence of that shyster's kingship.
Mm.
Because again,
Oh yeah.
Sarkorians didn't have kings. A tribal chiefs and an intertribal council.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, my butt.
Like, it's famous that they didn't have kings. Like, trying to tell somebody, I was the king of the Native Americans.
It's just like asking to be, I don't know.
Well, just, that's insane.
At the very least.
Anyone who knows anything knows that's not real.
Yeah. Kocha? You're being adorable again? Yeah. The answer is yes. Yes, she is.
I'm almost finished eating here. I'm just going to finish this up.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said, chat. It's gonna take hours.
It's just a little chicken.
He's gonna deliberately take hours to finish that little chicken just to spite us.
Well, I
Chat.
appreciate you setting me up for a bit. I do want to play the video game.
Oh, he didn't take the bait, chat. God
No.
damn it. Damn it, chat. He's not as contrarian as I am, unfortunately.
No. Or it's unfortunate. You have to put a little work in to upset me.
Yeah. Wow, are you trying to say that you don't need to put work in to upset me?
I just upset
Wait.
you. I just upset
no.
you.
Wait. Oh.
I'm not saying that. I'm going to leave that up to the audience.
This is cruelty. I can't believe this. Wow. I don't want to be friends with Chad anymore.
Chad's fairly upset to you, yeah?
I no longer want to be friends with Jonathan.
That's fair.
I'm glad you understand.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm nothing if not understanding. Wait. No.
Are you?
An asshole. I'm nothing if not an asshole.
See? That's normal. There you are. That's more like the friend that I know. Kidding.
I don't think everybody appreciates, like, how you've developed great chops for doing bits and comedic acting.
Oop.
You.
Huh? I mean,
Oh, like, you've gotten really good at running with the bit and playing it up and looking silly for the sake of a good laugh.
I suppose.
You have to remember, I remember what you were like when we first started.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. We found this dude in a cave.
That's concerning. Is he real?
Alright. You see a young crusader from the Ever Bright Crusaders. That's CR's group, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, my name is Morvag. You might remember me? Or my mentor, CR. Thank the gods that you're here. I need help.
I see.
An old temple of Gorum is here, in this cave. Gorum is the god of war.
Mhm.
Chaotic neutral. I've come here for a weapon. A powerful weapon. It's a sword, and it's stored down there. Master CR would never agree to use it, and that's why I came here without him. Believe me, this relic will be very useful in fighting the demons. But I can't get it
I
alone.
see.
I need your help.
Are you alright?
You notice the young man's pale, sweating face. But his voice is firm. I'm all right, Commander. Don't worry about me.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you looking for?
It's called the Fang of Malice. It's a sword devoted to Gorum. What a promising name.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, in the times of Sarkoris, this shrine used to stand here. The Fang is a perfect weapon. With it, the Crusaders will be invincible.
How did you come to know of this place, Morvek?
The young man proudly juts out his chin. I am a Kelid. This place used to belong to my family. Or, rather, my family took care of the Shrine of Gorum. We were a clan of warriors. When we had to flee, we passed the memory of this shrine down generations. Mothers would whisper to their babies, or to their babes, the magic words to bring the lost relic back, so that the children wouldn't forget those words, even on their deathbed.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I didn't know where exactly to look for the temple. I hired a guide. The demon finished him off in a split second, and I had to retreat in disgrace.
Uh-huh. The boy isn't lying. There are many spirits here. I can sense hostile spirits hell-bent on bloodshed. I see more than a few of your ancestors among them, boy. There's a strong family resemblance. And why do you need my help?
Can I say that this is a weirdly, supportive thing for her to say?
It sure is. Which means we shouldn't take this thing.
Or at least be suspicious. There's a demon up ahead. A huge and horrible creature who I could never defeat by myself. The beast gobbled up my guide in one go. Help me. Kill the monster. I mean, killing demons is kind of her job, I guess.
You know, if your master was here, he'd tell you to go back to Dresden. Will you come back with me?
The young man looks at you stubbornly. Master CR doesn't understand me. No, I must fulfill my duty. Help me, and I will return to Dresden. A dark shadow passes over his face.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. I see.
Does something he's not telling us.
I see.
Oh, Twitch notification
What
just
is-
went out, huh? Fuck. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that is aggravating. Hmm.
So what is...
What is the thing? What to do? Do I really want a weapon that calls itself a Fang of Malice
Well,
and is dedicated to what was it?
Gorham, the war god.
The yeah,
Gorham isn't really, like,
the bad one?
a bad deity. He's similar enough to Tempest from the Forgotten Realms, also chaotic neutral, also a war god.
Okay.
I think the big difference between them is that Tempest has the belief that war, war has no value if it isn't followed by peace.
Mhm.
And I don't know if Gorham thinks that.
Oh.
Tempest's clergy actually has a really interesting relationship with the goddess of peace,
Mm-hmm.
where, like, they fucking hate his worshippers and him because he's a god of war, and he has a firm edict to never interfere with them ever.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
neat, right?
I guess it's like he's even the like Tempest thinks like it's fair that they would hate him and
Oh
his
yeah,
followers because
like
yeah, they hate war.
yeah, like I don't need them to agree with me.
Mm-hmm. Killing the demon would be good.
I guess you could at least go see what it's like down there.
Yeah. Would choosing six be like we just go?
I'd never done that.
I kind of want to tell this kid to not. Like this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Do you want to hit 6?
If I don't like the decision, oh fuck it, whatever. I don't like this. I don't care. I don't like this. I don't have time
No!
for this.
Stop! We must go inside. You must come with me and take the fang.
I don't have time for this.
Well, think about what he just said. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He came with a guide, the guide died, and he can't go in. Fair enough. But he's saying that he needs you to go with him and for you to take the fang.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed that there's a difference in the thing. But still, why do I need to take the Fang? I don't want a weapon that's called the Fang of Malice.
No,
Ichika's full of internal malice.
but one of your party members might.
Who? Who can you... Malice. Malice, war, rage? Rage abilities? Rage. Let's say it has rage related abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any of our party members that can make use of rage?
I don't remember.
Ulrich?
Ulbrich, yeah,
Can
Ulbrich can
Ulrich
rage
rage?
now. Ulbrich rages now. But he also fights unarmed. Regil, maybe? Nah. Regil's all about that gnome hammer.
I got a hammer for you.
Yeah.
Here, baby. Oh, I hate it.
Kneel before me.
What a weird guy.
For such dom, it's weird for a guy who has no sex interest at all to be such a dom.
Eh.
Like, everything he says is just, like, dom energy, authority.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't have time for this kid. I'm sorry.
Hope fades from the eyes of the young man. Return soon. Believe me, this is very important. Alright, so I guess you can come back later.
Oh, so there is no choice then.
Well, you can
Okay.
skip the side quest.
He's just literally going to sit there?
Yeah, you can just not do it. You can always make that choice. I don't know if this will prevent you from following through on other quests.
Okay. What might I miss if I don't do this then?
If anything, it might have to do with the later stuff by the Everbright Crusaders and CR. I don't remember if it's specifically them or a different group. But there's another, like, little situation in this area that relates to another quest that I think is at least partially tied to that one. So I guess I don't know, is my answer. I'm not trying to convince you one way or the other. It's your call. Guards. You want to check out whatever that is, or go left?
Guards. What's it guarding? Who's it guarding?
A somber, scarred warrior guarding the gates of the settlement almost chokes when he sees you. Stop! Stop! Stop, you monster! You've some nerve just showing up outside the walls of Wintersun like this. Why are you glaring at me? You think you could avoid the wrath of the Lady of the Sun?
Okay. Camelia's voice is low and thrumming with anticipation. What did you call me, commoner? I'd like you to say it one more time.
She is horny to kill him right now.
She likes defiant people, I guess.
With a lofty and radiant expression, Kieran performs a subtle yet elegant bow to Camellia. My lady, allow me to be your knight and fight for your honor. I won't allow any to dishonor you with this slur, mangy monster.
Unless my ears deceive me, Count, he did not mention the word mangy at all.
Is that how guests are welcomed in Wintersun now? I remember when used to be famed for the most hospitable clan. People used to pay visitors used to say visitors to Wintersun never left empty-handed. What happened? There may be a war going on, but the spirits won't praise you for turning feral on folk. Your fucking sword just
Thanks,
talk?
Minion.
Don't worry about it. Who told you that hogwash about Wintersun? So much of it a laugh at your expense, friend. 100 years later, the Wintersun clan's still the same. Them hideous mugs. Same filthy clothes. Same as before, the stench of unwashed armpits hits you from 100 paces away. And they even greet the guests the same way. With spits and insults.
Wow.
What do you really think, Obrig?
Unwashed armpits.
I know.
Hmm.
Everybody knows there's bad blood between the Olesk and Wintersun clans. Way back when, somebody ordered the good land or somebody else's cow, and that was that. Enemies for 100 generations. But I've heard only good things about this clan. I reckon they've as much good to say about the Olisks as you do about them. You're right. Except when they talk, they lie. When I talk about those unwashed windbags, oh, I'm speaking nothing but the truth.
I know nothing about this place.
Windbags! Holy shit, old
Who are
Brig.
you and what is this settlement?
Can I just say, I love how passionately he hates them.
Mm-hmm. Unwashed windbags. That's a rare insult right there.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing that one, Obrig.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Savant does raise a good question. I don't know if that has anything to do with the trickster.
Hmm.
You're awfully inquisitive for demons, aren't you? You must have only just crawled out of the abyss, since you don't know what's what. Is that it? Well, know this. You're on the walls of Wintersun, the final bastion of defenders of Sarkoris. The mighty Maravak rules here, the greatest of all warriors ever to be born in this land. We are protected by the Lady of the Sun, a sorceress whose powers are so great that she could incinerate an army of your kind on the spot.
Why are you talking to me like that? Why are you being so weird?
Well, how well should I talk to filthy spawn of the abyss? Well, I suppose you're right. Time to let our blades do the talking. Both guards grabbed their weapons.
Hmm.
This is a woman's voice.
Okay. Stop! Children of the Wintersun! The voice, soft and stirring, is coming from a statue adorning the gates. I see. Stop! Do not raise your weapons. Let them pass. This creature is my guest. I shall keep an eye on her. I see.
Creature.
So the statue isn't quite... None can harm the children of Wintersun within my domain. Uh-huh.
The warrior's face hardens. What? Put this monster into our village? When we're the last place standing against the demons now that Dresden's fallen? Hey, you heard the Lady of the Sun, dimwit. Let her pass. What's this demon going to do anyway? The Lady of the Sun has protected us for all these years, and no abomination from the abyss has ever captured Wintersun. It's not going to happen today either. The second guard squints at you grimly.
Uh-huh. Suddenly, you hear a crash and screams from somewhere behind the buildings. Then comes a call of, "Warriors, to me!" Both guards throw a final steely look at you before leaving their post and running towards the commotion. Only the wooden idol now remains to watch over the settlement's outskirts. Uh-huh.
Well, what the fuck just
What a
happened?
disaster, little village.
Okay, so why do they keep calling you a demon?
Let's head out.
Is it
Eh,
because you're a tiefling?
probably.
Fucked up.
Might be because none of the people here look like tieflings.
Well, Olbrig is the same group of people, and he didn't look at you twice.
Yeah, but Ulbricht's from an older age,
About
where they
100
were
years,
more,
yeah. That's right.
yeah, when they were more, well known and famous, and not
Well, the thing
the
is, they're
last of their
believed to
people.
be extinct aside from certain pockets of them. Like, Wintersun
Yeah.
isn't known to be still here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Ulbricht would probably have known me as a tiefling, but these people, having been the last dregs of
Yeah, that's fair.
their people. So, where did the bear go?
It's over here.
It seems everyone has stopped panicking.
No crowding here!
No. Oh,
Oh, you can do it. Go ahead.
no crowding here. Good neighbors, no crowding.
It's this little guy who's talking.
About. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And
I just wasn't clear because he was
Baba
kind of.
demon holding a pretty basket flashes a predatory grin. Poor Dar! Poor Dar is not himself. He lost his family in Dresden and has been drowning his grief in wine for days. He always picks fights when he's drunk, and you know what a stonemason's fists are like. You can do the big one if he ever talks.
Sure. So what the hell is going on here?
Good question.
He's killed the boy! Cry voices from the crowd. Make way, neighbor! We'll put his collar on. We'll put him in a cellar to sleep it off.
Zila, her eyes flashing, reaches for her weapon. This is going to turn ugly. We need to get the people back to their houses while we deal with the Baylor. Uh-huh.
Voidvor hisses with relish. His hands clench around his weapon. Knuckles white. Looks like I'm gonna need to have a word with Dar. I have a job for the stonemason from Dresden. I need a tombstone made.
He's
Fuck off.
edgy. He's so lame. God, I bet your daughter looks at you with, like, disgusted eyes every now and then. Like, ugh, Dad, you're so fucking cringe. The Babao turns around and hisses at the culprit. A huge Baylor at whose feet a young barbarian is lying covered in blood. I'm so tired of you, neighbor Dar. Go home and stop ruining the fun for the rest of us.
Well, what's he doing? Hitting our poor flower girl.
Dar, wake up! The Lady of the Sun wouldn't have this things like this in Wintersun. That's a Durgan.
Now a dragon.
Is this the play?
What's this demon doing here? Or what the demon is going on here? A tall warrior with dark hair and gray eyes stands between the humans and a roaring Baylor. He looks the fiend right in the eyes. Are you forgetting where you are? These lands are protected by the Lady of the Sun. Behave, or I, Maravak Granold, will throw you out of town.
Are those, like, demons behind him?
Yep.
Hmm.
Those are Kovakis demons, yes. What of it? The Baylor... Oh, that's Darazan, too. That's the one that, Bravewar failed to kill. The Baylor's laughter is booming. You really think your beloved beauty can do anything to me? If I wanted to, I could break her neck, and yours, and your little worms, and the neck of every puny human in the district. Then I'll pay my visit to that castle in the clouds and clear out every sunny little follower. I'm sick of this game anyway. I'm leaving. For now. Go on about your business now. There's nothing to gawp at. The warrior bends down and
There's a lot to gawp at.
No, it's fine. He bends down and picks up several of the flowers from the basket belonging to the Babo. He notices you, and his expression hardens infinitesimally. Ah, the guest of the lady. I am the chief of Wintersun clan. You can take a look around if you wish. but you must visit me in the Clown Hall. It would be rude of you
Clown
not
Hall.
to pay... In the Clan Hall. It would be rude of you not to
Clown
pay a
Hall.
proper visit to the Master while you're in his house.
Sure, Clown Chief.
What the pox is going on here, people? Too much henbane and mushroom liquor? I knew Wintersun clan were fools and lowlives, but this? Hang on, I need to have a drink. Everybody's voice is the worst right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your
Quite
tongue,
literally your
people.
fault.
Well, Darazand and Maravok, I know what they sound... Well, no, I know what all three of these sound like. Hold your tongue, beast, or I'll cut it.
Oh, did you...
Hold your tongue, beast, or I will cut it down to size. Don't you dare go besmirching
Wow.
our clan's name. Don't even utter it
Wow.
with your vile mouth.
Wow.
That's so hostile.
Demons are walking around your town like it's a home away from home.
Marvarak's mouth twists, like he's biting back a retort he desperately wants to deliver. In that case, shouldn't thanks be in order, demon? If not for the kindness of the lady, you would have been killed on the spot.
Right. Well, I came here to find out who killed my crusaders. Their bodies are lying in your shrine by the lake.
Maravok frowns. The lady's shrine is sacred to all children of Wintersun. If someone has desecrated it with murder, they will be punished.
Mm-hmm. I know I changed the subject first, but also you changed the subject.
Maravok pauses. I'm not used to talking in the middle of the town square. Come to my hall, honored guest. We can speak there.
Sure. I accept your invitation, I suppose.
Very well. I'll be expecting you. Maravok nods and walks off, tension radiating from his every step. Okay, so what? I like how you thought it was a play. That's a good explanation. If it wasn't for the real murder and teleporting.
Yeah.
Shane Maravok's the only one who's seen the castle in the clouds. Wish I could catch a glimpse of the lady's palace.
I see. It's a weird cult.
It's too bad the Lady of the Sun only gave us one dragon. I'd love to have a whole herd of them.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't know if they're herd animals. Have you heard the new ballad about the Lady of the Sun and Maravok? So beautiful. Makes me want to weep. The song and the lady.
What if he's just a dragon? Or a lily too? That's another Babao.
I hear the old hum. You can do that one if you want.
No.
Oh, we missed
I
the
heard a
whole...
whole army of demons appeared at the Trezzen. It was led by the most terrifying monsters. Hey, friend, where you going?
Yeah, they were trying to
There's
get
that
the...
one guy with the Babao.
Yeah, he's chasing the Babao down, trying to heal him after the assault. Babao's like, no, get away from me. Hello! Welcome to the stream.
Well, that's one named character.
Yep, guess Mara.
map of Avestan. Well, let's go talk to Gismara. A woman with a wealth of long dark hair stands by the statue, carefully touching the wood. Her long fingers slide along the smooth surface, searching for cracks and scratches. As you approach, the woman startles, tosses her head back, and you see her eye sockets are empty and scabbed over like old scars. Who's there? A stranger. I don't recognize your footsteps.
Damn.
Wow. I'm a guest of the Lady of the Sun. She invited me to visit Wintersun. At the mention of the lady, the blind woman's expression relaxes. She shrugs her shoulders and dryly responds. A guest of the Lady of the Sun is a most desirable guest in Wintersun. What do you want from me? Tell me about this settlement. This place was once the capital of the Wintersun clan. Yes, the capital. In the glory days of old Sir Chorus, the clan controlled vast splits of land with several settlements and many farmsteads. When that accursed Aurilu opened the world wound, the clan began to wither, like a sapling that's been chopped at the roots. Then the world wound opened even wider, and the blight reached these lands. Children of the Winter Sun either died defending their homes or left in search of a better life elsewhere. Uh-huh. In the end, all that was left was this one settlement. Only the toughest, most stubborn people were left. The ones who were prepared to survive and defend their land to the last breath. But even they would have perished if not for the Lady of the Sun. Since she came here, demons haven't dared to attack Wintersun. Life is hard here, the soil is weak, and the animals to hunt few and far in between. But it is our home. If we leave our homes and we stop singing our songs, the memory of Sir Chorus will die too.
Well, that
I
doesn't
see.
explain anything. A small settlement surrounded by demons, crumbling but not yet broken. A place where dark deeds are happening. It all seems so familiar. Something tells me the Wintersun has its own treacherous window out, too.
Hmm.
Well, that's how it is. Ulbrich lowers his head. The old Wesks had an old feud with Wintersun. That does not mean you deserve such a fate. What did you feud over? Was it a quarrel over some pastures, or was it something serious? Shows what you know. Pastures are a serious matter. But it's not just that. I remember this one time when these scoundrels... Ulbrich stops himself and waves a hand. Ah, like it matters now. It's all in the past. Water under the bridge. Well, since this are now dredging up old grudges. Boy, that took the fucking wind out of his sails, didn't it?
It sure did. You blasted through, thank goodness you're here, which was very fun. What's thank goodness you're here?
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
Tell me about this Lady of the Sun. Marava, the leader of the Winter Sun clan, met her on a hunt many years ago when he was a young man. People say it was love at first sight, and the Lady of the Sun left her magical castle in the clouds to live with Marava in a humble hut. The Lady of the Sun is a powerful sorceress. She gave Maravak his hunting dragon, has protected Wintersun against the demons all these years. Ever since she came here, not a single demon has attacked this place. Or she's a demon.
It does, like, It stands out that the dragon is a white dragon. That's an evil
Oh,
dragon.
white dragon. Oh,
Yeah, the white, red, blue, green, and black are the chromatic dragons, and they're all evil.
I see. Magic users were feared in Sarkoris in the old days,
Mm-hmm.
and for good reason. If you remember that cursed witch who brought all these calamities down on us, we trusted the Lady of the Sun and accepted her as our protector, although it was not an easy decision. Uh-huh.
Fucking irony.
Hmm.
You'll find out. I've been wondering whether this self-proclaimed lady is an Oglin or a sorceress. I thought she's
What's an
birth.
Oglin?
Right, so Oglin is his catch-all term for, like,
Magic users?
otherworldly stuff. It's supposed to
see.
refer to Fae, but he's been using it to refer to demons ever since he became convinced that all the demons are just Fae. Because, like, if he accepted that there was a demon incursion this big, he would have had to accept that he's actually been gone 100 years.
Yeah.
No, those are Fae. Give me a break.
Poor guy.
But now, of course, he does know. But he just continues to call them all Oglins. Which I assume is a slang for goblin, and it's just what they call everything, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. That's all she's both. She's beguiled the chieftain. Took his mind. Put a spell on the whole village, too. Oh, just wait till I get my hands on her.
You know, there's something strange about Wintersun. Her fellow villagers call me a monster while they themselves converse with demons like it's nothing. Demons! Within these walls? That's not possible. The Lady of the Sun promised to protect us. Besides, the settlement has old runestones that start to flicker when demons approach. Even if the monsters had tricked us somehow by disguising themselves, the stones would have warned us about the danger. And my people would be caught dead chatting to our sworn enemies. Uh-huh.
Huh.
Right?
But then she frowns as though puzzling something out. He knows something's off.
Well, I've been looking for missing crusaders and found their bodies at the shrine of the Lady of the Sun. Bodies at the shrine? That's very strange. The children of the Wintersun are no enemies of the crusaders. And no one would dare sully the Lady of the Sun's shrine with the blood of allies. Maravuk always keeps the shrine adorned with flowers for the lady, along with the trophies, slain demons. Yeah, sure.
Did not look like demons to us.
It was sure crusaders, dude. Demons? You're saying that he leaves dead demons? What madness is this? And at least now we know who is responsible for the bodies in the shrine. Well, help me get to the bottom of what's going on, Wintersun. Future of your clan might depend on my actions. God, Deeren. The woman sighs heavily, clenching and unclenching her fists. I am taking a huge risk talking to you, stranger. Marvik's anger is terrifying to behold. But I simply need to know what's happening to my clan. I have to risk it. That's right. Yes, you do.
You right? You a second?
Water.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was me 10 minutes ago. Absolutely.
The woman is silent for a while, gathering her thoughts. Listen, stranger. There's something odd happening in Wintersun, it's true. The Lady of the Sun promised us protection, and demons truly have never attacked the settlement. But there are visitors that come here from the outside. Mm. They come often, and they look like crusaders, merchants from Mendev, scholars from Absalom, or kin of Our Lady from her castle in the clouds. They talk to us like there's some great joke, and we're not in on it. And sometimes there are rougher types who do something wild. Yeah, we saw. I've tried broaching the topic with people I trust, but they either don't believe me or they're afraid to speak openly. Meravok does not permit any doubts about him or the Lady of the Sun or her guests. And there's something else. Grief wells up in the woman's voice. Every few years, someone in the village goes mad. It's usually one of her guards or hunters who go out in forays to kill demons. They either start weeping, begging for forgiveness, or they attack their neighbors. And doesn't turn its back on its children. That's why these mad people are only put outside the settlement's walls. But everyone now believes they're beyond helping. They are mad and angry at the entire world. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What
That's
a
weird.
weird illusion that's been casted on this entire people.
What do you think it
Like they
is?
saw that Babao as a flower girl.
Yeah.
Uh, this motherfucker made some deal with some demon or something, and like so that he can become the leader of the village for some goddamn reason.
So what do you think the nature of the illusion is? Is that it makes demons look like people?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Well, did you notice
They
how they keep calling you a demon?
yeah,
And they talked about how recently Dresden was taken by the demons?
yeah. Which is weird because Dresden has always been taken by demons.
70 years. It only recently fell again to the crusade.
Yeah,
And everybody thinks
so
that
you
those
know.
corpses outside are demons.
Yeah, so you know. It's some weird illusion that's making people think that people are demons and demons are people.
Yeah. And the people going out hunting and warriors, they would get more experience and gain levels. They'd get better will saves.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Ah, a secret horror gnaws at the soul of Wintersun, but I can't see it or find out this. And I don't know how to help you solve it, friend. All I can give you is this advice. Piece of advice. Check our rune stones. They should warn us about demons in the vicinity. And if they are not doing that, then there is some evil at work here. If you want answers quickly, go straight to Merhava. But he is the only person who has been to the castle in the clouds, and he even had a key to it hidden somewhere. He knows more than anyone else, but watch yourself. Maravik is a mighty warrior, quick to anger, and the limits of the Lady of the Storm's powers are entirely on.
He legit
Alright,
killed me like 8 times in a row.
alright. Any more questions that we have?
Who are
I'm not
you?
really in the favor of asking someone
Yeah, don't
what
do
happened to
that.
their eyes.
Unless you think it's important, don't do it.
Like, if the question was simply just who are you, I would ask it. But like, who are you? What happened to your eyes?
Yeah.
Hey, folks, don't ask someone about their scars.
If they offer to tell you about how they got those scars, get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, that might just be a weirdo.
But it's the Joker. You
Are
want to
you
know how I
trying to
got
say
these
that the Joker
scars?
isn't a weirdo?
He's so far away from being a weirdo. Like he is a weirdo to the extreme.
Yes. He is the uber weirdo.
But I will tell you that you learn something from this, but you've inferred all you need from everything else. You don't actually need to ask it.
Okay. I'm not going to ask it.
Basically, she used to be a
Priestess.
no, a sculptor. She did a sculpt.
Okay, let's go check for those runes.
Yep. And we happen to have a demon with us. So we can even verify that they don't work. Alright, there's his hut. We're not going in there yet. I don't remember where they're all located.
The rune stone was smashed into pieces, carefully hidden.
Well,
Great.
that's all we need to know.
Can we go back to that place where we found that Babao and that Baylor? Like, there were those runes on the ground.
Oh, sure. You do that.
I don't know if that's even, like, inspectable.
It might not be, but we can go check.
Let us be careful.
This is the spot.
They are no longer there.
Why don't we rest until it's daytime? Then you can see better.
Okay.
We also are going to have to probably fight a boss.
Yeah, rest.
Double check everybody's levels. Or levels. Prepared spells. Those aren't the same thing at all. They're not even close.
Wanna know how I got these scars? The fact that you're asking me makes me not want to know, good sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to come in handy here.
Have you checked your butthole? Skeet up, butt up, butthole.
So Pix didn't know that was like a song, right? He just thought you were talking about buttholes a
No.
lot.
Yeah,
Ah,
that feels bad.
that's great.
Look, folks, check out
Your butthole.
Tom Carney's Have You Checked Your Butthole song. It's very funny. He's a funny guy.
You too can skeet up, beat up, butthole.
I've linked that song so many times.
Yeah.
This moron.
I am not.
Not you. Pix.
I can't believe you would call me a moron like that.
Okay, I mean, if you feel like I called you a moron, then perhaps think on it a little. Because I didn't say it, but if you feel like that it's like that's what I called you, then it says more about you than it does about me.
I didn't sign up for thinking.
Ah, man. Always leaving the thinking to women.
And
And then taking credit for it.
I mean, if you're getting played like that all the time. Am I canceled yet?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't think you've ever not been cancelled.
Look. I'm trying to decide if I need Rego for this.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Have you checked your butthole? Skeet up, butthole.
It is time to ungriffin. Why can I not ungriffin?
Because you're a butthole.
Oh, there it is.
Damn it.
Nice try. Bop to
Damn it.
hole.
Ugh.
Yeah?
Never say that to me again. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, I'm internally thinking about that monologue Brennan Lee Mulligan did about the whole score thing.
Oh, yeah.
If we look at my scoreboard here, gang, I don't even need to go around to see my score. It's a big old goose egg, friends. Hello, a big fat zero. Hello, an old was it like a pretty reason, like a new a little addition to the number thanks to our friends from Arabia. You'd think that knowing trivia like that would help me in a game show like this.
He was
Oh,
very
yeah.
upset. Yeah.
I mean, I would be too.
You would.
Like you said, the fact that it's just a yes and no game, and the fact that he never answered correctly, is a statistical wonder.
I don't know who that is.
Hmm?
Oh, that's Sela. Okay.
I
Basically,
like that
Sela.
we're building a camp like right in the middle of this little place.
Sure are. Yeah, the gist of that, for those who might not have been reading, was Sela saying affirmations to Arushale, and Arushale being like, "Thank you so much. I really need to hear that."
Did it crash?
Hoping it didn't crash. It may have
I think it
crashed.
crashed.
Fuck's sake.
I think the game really hates
Something happened.
resting.
Something happened in my game, and suddenly resting isn't. It's causing crashes.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's weird. Alright. Bear with us, folks. I gotta exit the game and launch it up again. Let's go back to here for a sec. Hi! It is me, and also Bob.
Hmm.
Well, a meow meow to you too, Godfather. A meow meow to you too. Now to press buttons and talk, right? What are you up to over there, bestie?
Looking up for this exact bug and see if anyone knows what's up.
Okay. When I searched, I found a few people who had similar issues, but it was in 2001 or 2. Not exactly relevant to the current build.
2001 or 2?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, when I looked it up, I found people who had similar issues, but they were from like 2001 or 2002.
Why would it be in 2001, 2002? This one's a new game.
Wrath of the Righteous is from like 2021 or 2022.
Why do you... Did you say 2021? Or
Something
did you
like
say
that.
2001?
2021.
The way you said it sounded like it was from 2001 to 2002.
Oh, no. 2021 or
weird.
2022. Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's... Okay. But no, it's 2019 apparently.
Yeah, there you go. I bought it on launch. You think I'd know?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute for it to load up. No, I haven't played Rogue Trader. I want to, but it's not like at the top of my like list of games to buy right now. I have heard a lot of good things about Rogue Trader, especially after some updates really polished it up a bit. I did see that Owlcat AMA, actually. That's interesting. 4 games on the go, one of them Unity. No, not one of them Unity. One of them Unreal instead of Unity. And none of them Pathfinder, Starfinder. Or anything like that. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what they can do. The Unreal game is CP. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a good idea to assume that I don't know anything about upcoming games unless they're impossible to not know about. Like, I bury my head in the sand and I still learn about the upcoming Zelda games, right? Oh, science
Looks like the gist is it
fiction.
might be a mod
Oh, yeah.
somewhere in there that's causing a script issue.
It likely is. There's just no way to know which one. Especially since it didn't start as soon as I loaded this build with the mods. It started, like, a ways in.
Yeah, no, I mean it's only happening with Risting.
Yeah. Like, I know it's annoying, but this is, like, an acceptable bug.
Is it?
Yeah, just we can work around it. Like, I've dealt with much more obnoxious bugs playing Skyrim.
I guess.
Where, like, if you go into a certain place, you can't look at a certain thing from a certain direction or you'll cause a glitch. That kind of thing. Yeah, Toy Box Rest feature is what I'm thinking. Or if we're on the map, the overland map, we can rest. That's been working. Why is it not capturing the game?
Good question. See.
Oh, alright.
That will be why, bestie.
No, I turned it off and then on. Just on a whim, like...
I don't know, bestie. That will be why, bestie.
That doesn't explain anything.
That will be why, bestie.
I'm gonna slap you.
No, you can't.
No, my arms aren't that long.
Yeah. That's right.
Now we gotta get back to Wintersun and speed through that.
Don't forget to ask Ramish, whatever, to ask Titsit for the help or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then do the heart save.
Yep.
I'm gone.
Wow, you're demons! Call me that again? You're a demon. What? I'm a sword! I'm mad! Yeah, well, you're also ignorant.
He's that mangy demon.
Yeah, but they smell bad.
I found dead bodies.
Hmm... You're a liar. Stop. Come have dinner with me.
But they're monsters. We can't let monsters in our village. Meanwhile, there is a monster in our village.
Oh no. I think Dar has lost his temper. The smell down at the olfactory. Very nice. Also, welcome, Alex.
Hi, Steph.
Ah.
Sometimes I forget to be nice to my wrist.
I am just a normal girl. Don't pay any attention to the big guy behind me. Oh god, murder. Ooh, I'm edgy. No, get out of here, Dar. You're a jerk.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm big, angry, not demon. Don't pay attention to me.
The fuck you doing here? I'm in charge. Suck my dick. Alright then.
Just reading through this because we've done this.
Yeah, we already did this. What the fuck is going on here?
One and then two. Sure, let's go eat food at your house.
I'll be expecting you. For dinner. Alright.
Let's go talk to that gig. Grishmo.
I'm just gonna change the party up while I'm thinking about it.
Follow my steps.
Yeah, how you doing today, Steph? Oh, you poor girl. Allow me to patch you up. Get away from me, you fucking weird human. I mean, neighbor. I'm also human.
Such human behavior.
Or guests. Tell me about the settlement. Shit sounds bad. God, even they didn't deserve this. What, was that all over pastures or something else stupid? Do you have any idea how important agriculture is to a civilization? Like, legit, I agree with Ulbrich here. Lon's an idiot.
Yeah.
Tell me about that lady. She runs the place. Benevolent protector, but no one ever seen her except for our leader.
Mm-hmm. He's
Oh.
so trustworthy.
Oh, gotcha,
Our
Oglin.
leader.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. There's something fishy going on here. What? Demons? Fishy? What? Huh. What about those crusaders? Yo, tell me a thing. Okay, fine, I'll tell you the thing. Can't trust anyone. People go crazy sometimes out of nowhere. Aw, jeez. We get weird visitors. It feels like we're on a joke and we're not in on it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Okay. Save again. 'Cause I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, hold on. We're getting polluted.
Wow. Sorry about that noise, folks.
It happens.
Boo.
Boo you.
Yeah.
Try to take a break from crying and come here instead. Ah, the opposite of crying.
What?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Alex said, decided to take a break from crying and come here instead. Change it up a bit.
Oh.
I said, alright, the
I thought
opposite
you
of
were
crying.
talking about boo, like boo you, like it's a weird form of the opposite of crying. Boo you.
No?
That's what I mean. That's why I said that was so weird. Have we checked the runes yet?
Okay, dear.
Careful now.
Yeah, I was saying boorns.
Tread
lightly.
Alright, before we go
How
in...
do we go?
Now, for absolutely no reason, I'm gonna go ahead and buff the party.
I mean, the fight is kind of obvious,
Yeah, it is.
really.
We want protection from cold.
Sut is restless. I wonder why.
Could be the impending danger. Oh, can I make him big?
Hola, Atayana. Doesn't seem different. Oh,
Okay, didn't actually grow in size. Let me check his stats. No?
I don't think he's been awakened.
Oh, it's suppressed because he's in that form. Oh well.
Aww. Boo! I wanted a bigger griffin.
Me too.
Come on, Gabe. I suppose it's because he's not a person right now.
Yes, he's a legal target but can't be affected when he's in a magical beast form. Like, I figured, but it would let me target him, so I'm like, let's give it a try.
Boo.
I know.
Fucking rules
Stray
lawyers.
from my path.
Yeah, how dare they enforce the rules?
Oh, is ruining the fun for me.
actually. We have natural armor? No. Okay, we're actually going to cast that on him.
We'll make things right.
Smexy. Is that it? Oh, you. You're a person.
That's so rude.
I just momentarily forgot.
Wow. Did you leave my character for last specifically for this bit?
No, I just actually forgot that you had spells that were worthwhile.
Wow.
That'll do. Oh, wait. That will not do. You have 11 billion features. That it? How long does that last? Move action. Oh no. It doesn't say. Huh. I mean, we never use it, so let's give it a try.
Yeah.
A minute. That's more than I thought.
Yeah. Not bad.
I'm out of sight.
Save.
I'm out of touch. Right.
Because, you know, so we don't have to do it again.
Yeah. The mighty Maravok sits on the dais, covered in pelts. In one enormous hand, he's holding a single flower, and his face wears a grim expression. I apologize, I gotta get some water.
Yeah, okay. Chief, we brought the traitor! The tall warrior drags a stunning woman with empty eye sockets into the hall. We have several witnesses who say she was slandering the lady of the sun and her guests. That she even urged her neighbors to spy on them. Oh. Great. Great. Now there's stakes that involved.
Don't you hate it?
I do.
When your drama has stakes?
I do.
There's never even a good one
I
like
would
a
rather
T-bone.
not have any.
I'd take a T-bone steak. Maybe a ribeye.
I've read this, by the way.
Hmm?
I've read this one, this line, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just drinking my water.
Okay.
Hand me my axe. Maravok's voice is grim. Hold on. I don't know how to breathe. I have been very patient with you, Gizmara. You dare to dishonor the Lady of the Sun. Our happiness and protection. You didn't repent. You only nursed your malice in secret.
I
I
see.
see now that taking your eyes was not enough. This time I will take your hands.
You're...
What are you doing here, you blackguard? Raising your hands against innocents. You've earned the ancestors' wrath for sure. It's a bad thing to raise your fists against a clan elder, but I really want to smack you one.
Oh, Finian. Oh, Finian.
How nice of him to take it off her hands. Boo!
Ooh. These nice people are afraid. So much fear. But they're not fighting against the ones who frightened them. They're punishing the weak and the defenseless for their fear. Just like always. Just like always. Just like always. Oh, Ember.
Protect forever. Lon's already intimidating face becomes even more fearsome. Don't be afraid, Ember. If anyone's gonna get hurt, it'll only be the bad guys.
But can't we make sure that nobody gets hurt? Or at least that nobody dies? Please? Heaven knows that I believe in forgiveness and redemption, but I so dearly want to kill that man, and I won't even regret it. Ichika, are we really going to watch this atrocity happen? No. Obviously not.
So, you're Maravak, huh? Let me guess. Kvaras... Oh, that's a name.
Kvarix.
Kavarik. Kavarik's grandson. Or is it great-grandson? You have Kavarik's impudent, shifty little eyes. To give the same moronic orders. This is what happens when a clan decides that power should be inherited and not earned. I'm sorry, Ulbrich, do you need something to help you carry those huge balls? I didn't realize you were dealing with such a disability, man. You knew my great-grandfather. Miramok stares at Ulbrich with surprise. The name Kverik must have caught him off guard. Oh, of course I did. Ulbrich Arlesk knew your whole clan, from the biggest thieves to the smallest crooks. Boy, did I give your people a good walloping in the Battle of Goldford. I've always heard stories about the Olisks. Our grandfathers told us it was a clan of drunks, liars, and half-wits. But I wasn't aware they also harbored demons. Enough of your deceit, monster. Shut your mouth. And don't open it without my permission.
Stop. Don't harm that woman.
You feel the weight of Miravok's gaze on you.
Hi, Pooja.
There you are, stranger.
Hi, baby.
It's good that you came.
Hi.
Saves me from chasing after you all around all of Wintersun. Here, in this home, in this place of power, for me and my lady, I will kill you here, and then go with my people to Dresden and hand it over to its rightful masters. Warriors of Wintersun, attack!
Uh-huh.
Interesting place to pause there, huh?
Yeah. Rightful masters, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't explore all the stones?
I guess we didn't, but it doesn't really matter.
But why not?
I don't think it changes any of the dialogue.
Have you done that?
I mean, I'd probably done them all, but this didn't... No, I definitely did them all, but this didn't seem any different than I remember it.
Okay. If you say so.
I think it's a matter of gathering enough evidence
Well,
to have an understanding of what's happening here.
I would like to have the evidence to understand what's happening here.
Well, you do. You figured it out way quicker than the game expected you to.
I mean, it was right there in the text.
Yes. And yet, there was a whole line of questions for Gizmera you didn't bother with because you already had the answer.
Hi, Gojo. Hi. Hi, baby. Baby.
Alright, so... You're going first. That's interesting. I could summon a Nixie, but they're kind of terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see about dispelling... you don't have to spell, right?
Hi, baby.
Alright. Displacement. Because Marivok, if you target someone, is gonna chew them to pieces.
Puja does not like to be carried. But she's going to have to deal with it. On account of being a small cat. Like a loser.
Yeah, loser.
If you didn't want to be carried, you shouldn't have been so small.
True.
Like I could just put her in a bag and carry her away. That's not anyone's excuse to put someone who's small into a bag and
Unless
carry
it's
them away.
really funny.
No. Humans are humans and cats are cats.
That's correct. Very good.
Meaning humans have agency and cats don't really have agency. In case that wasn't clear, Jonathan.
I'm glad you could tell the difference.
No, I was explaining it in case you didn't know the difference. Sometimes when you talk to me, it feels like you don't.
Was battle taking place over the hearth? What? Heat stroke L? Oh, heat stroke, I see. I get it. I can't read. Or see. Or think.
Yeah. Mood, bestie. It's okay. We can be non-thinkers together. You know?
Get rid of that dragon. Actually, let's get rid of that Kilvakis.
I know you said Kulvakus. My brain registered that as Cloaca.
Get rid of that
Or
Cloaca.
Cloacus. It's like, huh.
That's funny because in Mass Effect there's a race of like evolved reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
One of the human races, Solarians, are evolved reptiles, and one that is in your party in the second game, instead of calling someone an asshole, calls them a cloaca.
Oh, that's very good. You cloaca! Fucking cloaca! That's pretty good, actually. No, I like that.
Yes, real cloaca. They speak very quickly
Hey, boss.
because they have very high metabolisms. They only live to be about 40 years.
I see, I see. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Boss.
See what I meant?
Boss. Boss. Boss.
I'm pretty sure he gets 8 attacks.
Hmm.
It's a lot. Yeah, Dagrin.
Boss.
Oh, you're staggered. Why do you keep saying boss over and over again?
I don't know. It's the way I'm saying it that's tickling my brain. I look. Hey, boss. It's annoying me too now. Ah, yeah. Oh, ja, you scared me.
And that's why I did protection from cold.
I see. I say, totally paying attention to the fight. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
No, you're not. Dingus.
You like me.
I do. For some reason.
Because I'm so cute.
Yeah. Turns out that's worth a lot to me.
Yeah, for some reason. Right, Goja?
Probably the patriarchy, but what are you gonna do about it?
Wow. Wow.
What's its fucking AC? 38, okay.
Your butthole?
Nope. 38. Not butthole.
Oh.
Does not even sound alike.
Oh. Darn.
Nerd.
Look, sometimes I don't hear well. Or listen well, actually.
Sometimes you don't hear well. Other times you don't hear at all.
That's right.
I don't want to hit Sela. I also don't want to hit Regil or you. Damn it. I don't suppose there's a chance in hell sleep works on him.
Oh, I'm not both
I
joking.
mean, it's not impossible.
You go, girly. You do the thing.
So many fucking attacks. Alright, how do I gain advantage? I mean, not advantages in the D&D thing. I mean, just overcome his incredibly high AC. We're already flanking. More attacks, I guess. There, I got him. Passed its force
It's
save,
just
though.
then you missed 2 HE shots from a double barrel shotgun at point blank range. I don't know what HE shots are.
Yeah, I don't either. Headshots? Just not written out for some reason?
Explain yourself, Crimson.
Explain!
Explain! Explain! I'm now a Dalek, apparently.
Thank you. Very good, very good.
High explosive.
Oh!
Oh.
I mean, the high
Like-
explosive doesn't seem to matter much as far as the accuracy. If it misses, it misses.
Bat's shot? You playing New Vegas?
But the double barrel shotgun, double barrel shotgun only shoots one barrel at a time, actually.
Oja, I gave you my foot to sniff.
Payday 2, huh?
Payday 2. Ah. Oh, I know nothing but Payday games. Although,
Still haven't touched this fucker. Well, I mean, we've hit him, but he's temporary hit points.
ah.
Okay, our mirror image is gone. No.
Did Marvok use enlarged person on himself?
Yeah.
I see.
He's currently got 1,000,000 buffs. He's got Shield, Cat's Grace, False Life, Greater Heroism, Stone Skin, Sea Invisibility, Resist Fire and Cold, Bear's Endurance, Bark Skin, Shield of Faith, Mirror Image, and more.
Can we slap him
I'm gonna try to dispel him.
of that? Yeah.
At least of something. I dispelled haste from him. That's a start.
Haste is pretty good.
Means he gets
Toby Maguire!
2 fewer attacks per round, so that's nice.
Your friends from school was part of the dev team for the first 2 Payday games.
Oh!
That's neat!
Neat!
What is wrong?
Toby Maguire! I just saw that.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing so far.
Pretty good.
I want a Toby Maguire.
Aim carefully.
Tobin lad. Tobin my lad.
Well, he's beating the shit out of this gnome.
They gotta beat someone smaller than them to feel better about themselves, you know?
Alright, Bivarac.
Just how it is.
Please, somebody, die. I mean, I wonder if I could beat him in a grapple.
You could try. I don't think it'll work, but
Yeah, I don't either. I don't have the grapple feats, really. So, like, I'm able to grapple him without taking an AOO just because I'm in Griffin form, but I don't have the feats, so my bonuses aren't going to be good. Okay, at least I got rid of most of his things. Mirror images.
I almost like we're going to say business rivals.
That's funny. Yeah, I got
Like
rid of
what?
almost all of his business rivals.
Like, what would a war or a tribe, a chief tribe's business rival look like?
Ulbrich.
That's not a business rival. That's just a rival.
It's the closest thing they've got to business, I think. No, failed.
I guess.
Shit.
Hi, baby.
Oh, there goes Ulbrich.
Hi, baby.
Oh no, there goes Ember.
So fat.
How dare you do that to our wonderful,
we
perfect
cuddled.
Ember?
Perhaps don't bring her into battle.
He was pretty good in this fight. Just,
You wanted to escape, but you failed. You see what I mean when I say you should have not been a cat? If you wanted to escape me.
what's your alignment?
Koja?
True neutral. Okay. What about you, big guy? Chaotic evil. Alright. Well, at least I have some moral clarity on you, Maribok.
Smite chaotic. Smite chaotic?
I'll smite
Yeah,
evil,
smite
but
chaotic?
also smite chaos when I get a chance. Actually, what's your
Smite chaotic.
reflex save? Oh, your saves are great.
Right, Goja?
Damn.
She's being cradled like a baby in a way that she doesn't like.
Very
And
good.
it's very funny to me right now.
Okay. He no longer has his stupid things. Please.
Good job.
Please, just hit him.
Once.
I fucking hate you.
He's trying his best, John.
Not enough. This dragon's a goddamn problem, too. There we go. Alright.
Flaw in our tactics.
See what I mean about he killed me like 6 times in a row?
Mm-hmm. He's very strong.
Historically, I've dealt with the dragon much easier.
Forwards.
He has a lot going for him.
Might be time to reload.
Prepare yourself.
Maybe change out Rushulu for Lon.
Maybe. Lon gets more attacks. But usually hits a little harder. Had to reload Twitch. It decided to start you off on a bathtub streamer. I mean... they're popular.
What does a bathtub streamer do? Like what? They're just in a bathtub?
Yeah, it's like a Just Talking stream, but in a bathtub. Where they're playing some kind of, like, analog game with chat.
Solid plan.
Correct me if I don't know what I'm
like one of
talking
those
about,
people
because
who-
I've never really watched one. But I'm
Me
aware of
neither.
it. Alright.
I wonder if it's also one of those people who like test out bath bombs. I can see that gaining a stream.
Maybe.
Right, Goja? Right, baby girl?
No, he's not immune.
Taylor's whipping back and forth.
He's not immune to death effects, I don't think. I do not know about fear. I can't tell whether the fear effect is on him because he's got so many other magic effects. Okay. Let's try Lon, I guess. Couldn't do worse. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Sorry,
I'm gonna
I'm
have-
just enjoying cuddling my cat.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna have Sealer Shield Other on you, so she'll take half of your damage.
Might be a good idea.
I mean, maybe it doesn't work out to exactly taking half of your damage, but that's roughly what it'll do. And let's give... I guess you also just a shit ton of bonus to your saving throws.
Are you angry that you're here being cuddled? You do not want to be cuddled? Do you want freedom? Well, then, if you wish for freedom, cat, fight for it.
Fight for your freedom, cat.
Me, to move like deliberately carrying her in such a way where she can't really do anything.
What's soap with that? Waka waka.
Waka waka. Mm. Mm. She's so cute and pretty and adorable and a baby. The spoiled little. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
We don't have any upgrades. Nah.
My baby. Hmm?
Alright, do we have any really powerful
Child
spells
not of my loins.
we can abuse? Actually, Soul Eater's not a bad get. You won't summon a Soul Eater. Huge Fire Elemental? Yeah. Hellfire Ray.
Would Diren and his undead army not be useful in here?
It would for everything except Saravok and the Dragon, and they're the problems.
Oh.
I know, I thought about it. I'm like, would 30 undead fix this? No, probably not.
Darn.
Because you're right, it is the answer to a surprising number of issues.
You know, having tons of bodies.
I would try to
Always
Nenio
helps.
him to death, but his will save's actually pretty good.
You love confused cat so much. Pet me. No touch! Only pet.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Koja. She wants pets on her terms, but not like that, Mom.
Yeah, but the terms are always changing.
Hmm. See, she doesn't want to be cuddled, but she does want
Yeah.
to be pet.
Every individual pet requires that you accept the terms and conditions. And the thing is that they change randomly.
Mm-hmm. There's this guy that I watch his YouTube shorts sometimes, because it's his huskies. Huskies are Leia and Archer. Archer is a baby. Leia is a bully. So like when he goes to walk his dogs, right? Some like this one particular short especially. Archer really wants to go left. But now Leia has seen that Archer wants to go left. He's making these pathetic little
Oh, that's cute.
noises. Yeah, like I want to go that way. That way, Dad. That way. And Leia's like putting her butt down, looking at Dad like, Dad, I want to go that way. And Archer is still like doing his very best, pointing himself to the left. Dad, that way. Dad, that way. That way looks so interesting, Dad.
Oh my god, have you seen that over there? That way? Oh my god!
Dad, that way, Dad. Leia's like, no, Dad. Putting my butt down. I'm putting my butt down right here. I say we go right. Just because Archer doesn't want to go right. What a dingus dog. What a jerk of a dog.
Let's see if this cloud will
That's a-
go and get them.
That's a dog I can get by,
No?
you know?
Alright, fine.
Darth Vader reincarnated as a cat AU when?
Oh, that's cursed.
Together we stand.
That's so cursed. Bring in the lady.
Purple haze.
We brought in the traitor. She said bad things. Cool, we're gonna cut off her hands this time. Fuck you, I'm a sword.
Yeah, but we're
Please
not gonna
don't.
let that happen.
Don't worry, the good guys are gonna win. Can we just, like, not fight, though? Oh,
We're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
watch this atrocity happen.
cut you up so bad. Oh, you're just like your grandfather. A big fucking waste of space. Suck my dick. You know my grandfather. I mean, sure, I kicked his ass at the Battle of Goatford. Do not harm her.
Don't harm the good uns, says Ichika normally. That is definitely a thing she says normally. Don't harm the good uns. Right, Koja? You've totally heard me say don't harm the good uns. Right?
Yes. There,
I am
please.
I am a regular supporter of the good uns. The good uns know.
Yeah, pro Gooden. Why was everybody outside?
That's a good question, love.
That is a weird one.
That is a weird one. Nah.
Like, this
First
game's...
AU. Anakin reincarnated as a chinchilla. I think Anakin would like that.
No thoughts. Only sawdust.
They don't live in sawdust, chinchillas.
No, they love sawdust.
They live in sand.
Or is it sand? Whatever.
It's sand.
I'm sure they like sawdust too.
But hi, sequel.
See, now you're getting the hang of it. Didn't bite at all.
Do you see what I have to put up with chat? Sawdust, sand, same thing.
Oh yeah,
says
totally.
someone.
Yeah, I love heating up sawdust until it becomes glass.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he the only one who's still stealthed?
Who?
Rachel!
Rachel? That's a good question.
Fucking...
You resent the past tense of sawdust. You propose sea dust.
Sea dust?
No, no. No, no. No, no. Sea dust is the eye booger things. That's the sea dust. Those are different things.
What? You can't just say words. They have to mean things.
Sea dust doesn't mean anything. If Steph can say things, I can say things too.
You know what? Well played. You're right. I'm summoning that Nixie after all.
Laughing touch, huh? Sayers. We are the sayers of things. Yeah. Exactly. Steph gets it.
Yeah, laughing wouldn't work on him because he's immune to prone.
Boo.
Oh yeah, you're only wielding a dagger. I forgot that these guys really do suck. What do you got for spells? Alright, at least you got a spell complement. That's fine.
You can shark drizzle baptism words too. Yeah.
Shark drizzle baptism. Oh, that's my new indie band. Shark drizzle baptism.
Boss music plays. Steffingo and Bop the Nose, sayers of things. We sure do say things.
Yep. I'm taking a vow of silence that I'm now a soldier of words. A satyr of words. Yeah.
A satyr. A satyr of words.
Yeah, satyr of words.
It said.
Satyr.
Said.
Satyr.
Said. Satyr. Satyr of words. Satyrs of the lost harks.
Fucking hell.
That's pretty good stuff.
Good is a word for it. Yeah, let's reduce its AC. And give it the
Jonathan?
old Scorching Ray.
You have a redemption.
Redeemed words of my mouth is Skeletor. Ah! I see that we all had a glass of Cafe GCG specialty, Bone Apple Tea! Are you making fun of the French language?
Yes.
Excellent!
Don't tell me you like the French. Okay, good. I was worried for a minute there, Skeleton Man.
Did you just assume my skeleton gender?
Are you not a man?
I am, but you did make an assumption.
I suppose that's fair,
He's acting in bad faith.
but no need to make fun of the French language. It's French. You're right. It is already fun in and of itself. I don't know. I'm not feeling very charitable to the French country government. More like the government than the people, but you know.
French country government.
Country, comma, government, comma. Oh no, the day I'm a gender skeleton, it's over for me. It really is. I like that. Everyone's like, oh, it's a done deal that only female skeletons would have like bigger pelvises.
Yeah, it's
But that's
really not that
always the case.
exact. Like, there are so many other things that could be indicators, and none of them are actually reliable.
Mm,
Like, it's more of like a guess.
at best.
Yeah.
Because the human body is strange and wonderful. It develops in strange ways. It's your favorite euphemism for that one speech quirk that happens when people say one thing, but everyone else hears another. You forget what it's called? You've been calling it bone apple tea pretty much your whole life.
No, I get what you meant. In Canada, that's like a way that English people kind of are dismissive and mocking of the French language. There's even an entire subreddit I've seen once that's just like misheard or anglicized French.
Mm-hmm.
Gendertron is an excellent word. Yes.
No, genderton.
Genderton. Oh, I like Gendertron though.
Genderton. We can have both genderton and gendertron. Calavakus dies.
No longer am I Megatron Optimus Prime. Now you will call me Gendertron.
What? Optimus Prime is fighting Gendertron? He's cancelled.
Right?
Cancel him. Gendertron.
And
It's
they're-
more fun sounding.
And all the other ones are like, no, but like he's obviously doing this just to, like, no, you're canceled too.
Oh, and now you're defending
Mm-hmm.
Optimus Prime for this obvious evil thing that he's doing?
Yes,
You're cancelled.
yes,
Nice.
my dick is huge.
Now can we just, No, I suppose not.
Now we gotta kill the dragon. Once it's down, the rest is whatever.
As a kid, for years, you thought it was a hair's breadth. And not a hair's breadth. Because you figured, hey, bunnies breathe short and fast. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty sensible one.
Yeah.
Hey, he's
These
rolling
stuff prefers
much
your
better.
take.
New Undertale character just dropped. Genderton. Yeah, actually, that does seem like something that might show up in Deltarune.
Retreat is not an option.
You know, I had such a hard time trying to remember Undertale's sequel, Deltarune.
Yeah.
And like, I always, like, I was like, I know it's just a different like a different organization of the letters from Undertale. I know that. My brain's like, Rundertale?
Rundertale! That's great!
Like, I didn't have to tell all of you though,
Nope,
but you know,
I appreciate that you
now
did.
you guys know.
Thank you for your brave sacrifice.
Like, obviously now I know it's Deltarune, but every time I try, like, if I don't remember it, my brain just tries to insist that it's called Rundertale.
Rundertale is incredible.
I know, it's so bad. Can we coup de grace him?
I'm gonna try.
Oddly enough, the Deltarune was legit mentioned in the first game. I didn't know that.
Oh, neat. I didn't finish the game, so I also didn't know that.
The only things I know about Undertale are the things that I've been told from the video game lists that I like
The
to
other
watch.
thing I know about Undertale is from the video game. You mean
The
Undertale?
video game list. The video game list.
Ah! I know. It was just really funny to me.
I hate you.
I know.
You're very cruel to me. You know nothing about Undertale? You're a bad internetian? Eh.
Internetian?
It's eh. It's just a video game with pretty rabid fan base.
I mean, it's a pretty good game. Like, I do get the appreciation.
Hmm.
Yeah, so second time around, that went way better.
Yeah. Safe.
It's entirely a matter of, fucking...
Rolls?
Two things. Yeah, like, rolls for Olbrig and, actually taking advantage of Ember. Instead of playing like an idiot.
I'm gone.
Ooh, Tianxia ink.
Yourself.
Oh, 10 shot ink, yeah. Fancy inks.
My knowledge of Undertale has been reduced to only knowing about half the characters and the majority of the soundtrack. What I understand about the game? Yes.
Yeah, soundtrack's pretty great. It's also very clever with its combat mechanics. Has some very funny enemies.
Racers of dominance.
Like the dog, or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a dog whose neck keeps growing and goes like off the screen. The weirdest.
Yeah, the
fucking...
soundtrack is amazing. That's part of the things that I know about that game.
Yeah.
Why do you have a frozen bit of thing where you go down through? My guy.
That's a bath.
That's weird.
This
Why is it frozen?
This is a. I mean, it's an ice bath. Like, that's a thing. There are entire communities up here of people that do ice baths.
I know ice baths,
Let's
but
head out.
look, that's just a strange bath to me, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what to explain to you.
I guess he just likes cold, shrunken testicles.
Apparently.
But whomst among us?
Doesn't like cold, shrunken testicles?
I mean, yes, all among us, but that is what I was getting
Yes. Sweet wine. Ooh.
at. Whom amogus?
I
that's-
really want to play Among Us. But like with a bunch of friends that I like and adore.
Mettaton is the funniest boss to me, with getting the Undyne skip a close second. Yeah! I think my favorite boss is when you fight, what's the skeleton older brother's name?
Oh,
The one-
Papyrus.
Papyrus, the one who talks in all caps like Skeletor. The boss fight where you fight him and he's trying to let you win, and you keep getting hit anyway. It's so good. In my playthrough of that, when we came up on songs for the first time, I just kind of went in and did the voice, because it seemed like you'd have a low voice from the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Jazz is like, oh, that's the skeleton you want to do the voice for? I'm like, well, what other ones are there? And then immediately Papyrus, hello! Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, yeah, fair. I didn't know the Skeletor was literally in this. Fair enough. Ah, yes, they speak in their chosen font.
The wounded Marvuk is shivering as if from a fever. He tries
Oh.
to take the human skull from the plinth in front of the Lady of the Sun statue. But his weakened grip spasms and the skull rolls toward you. The warrior watches it with stricken eyes, muttering, "Key
Okay,
for turning to the statue."
my lady, my love, forgive me. I failed you. I lost. Didn't even keep the key safe after you gave it to me. Come. Protect our Wintersun. But if you can't, take me away. Take me to your castle in the clouds. Oh. That's an Uliadru
Fae.
demon. That's a demon called an Uliadru.
Ah. So it is a demon.
Oh yeah.
Murvok's prayers does not go unanswered. A shadow, unnaturally narrow and trembling, separates from the Lady of the Sun statue and floats above the floor. A delicate hand, or maybe a claw, reaches out and touches the slumped head of the dying warrior with a soft, almost tender gesture. And then you hear an airy, otherworldly voice directly in your mind. Why are you mortals so fond of breaking other people's toys?
So you're the rot that's festering in Wintersun. You're a despicable beast, and you don't deserve any other name. My kinsmen, my neighbors have suffered because of you. Death would be too light of a punishment for you, scum. Well. And here I thought this lady might be a stunning beauty to have befuddled Maravok like that. And you're just a fly? Just a speck on the wall?
Bone key. Is that a sexual innuendo or another word for a skeleton key, which is in itself a sexual innuendo? A skeleton key is a sexual innuendo? I second Steph's question.
Yeah, I'm with Steph on this.
Is it?
Is it because it can open any panties? That doesn't... I don't think so, Tim.
Alright. So you're the Lady of the Sun then. What have you done to these people? I merely planted a few ideas in their heads. It's elegant in its simplicity. I make all the people of Wintersun see demons as humans, elves, dwarves, and they see real mortals as demons. They live in a topsy-turvy world where the lands of the world wound are teeming with brave crusaders, and where Dresden was recently captured by an enemy of hideous monsters from the abyss. If your firebrand Queen Galfrey were to show up here, the people would take her for one of Discari's spawn and try to slay her on the spot.
Damn.
And the children of Wintersun already have so much blood on their hands. Every weary traveler who happened to discover this mortal oasis in the midst of the scarred lands of the world wound, who rushed with brimming hope forward towards its walls, died at the hands of the clan. And they all fervently believed that they were fighting demons.
I told you it was all a face spell. Oh, something just flew right into the cover of my window. I told you it was all just a face spell. I said so from the start, but nobody listened. He just laughed. No, he was laughing. Olbrich, we literally know that it's demons now. What are you on about?
Yeah. Like, I never said it wasn't demons from the beginning. Why did other demons visit here? Actually, I kind of want to know.
Sequel, please understand I'm 1000% talking out of my ass. You know what? That was enough. That was a pretty believable colloquialism.
Good job, American.
Like, if I can be white man several times a day, you can be American once in a while.
Why did the other demons visit here? There's no other place in the world wound like my little Wintersun. I don't allow other demons to kill the people in my domain. Instead, they come here to play. They shrug off their demon guise and pretend to be mortals. Even Lady Nocticula in the Midnight Isles does not offer such exotic amusements. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You should find all of this very familiar. You intuitively understand that these last words were not addressed to you. The demon has clearly allowed you to hear them as a courtesy. For you too are playing at being human. Isn't that so, succubus? No. You have created a tawdry parody of what I am striving to be. You could have made them believe anything, performed any number of miracles for them. You could have made their dreams come true, but all you did was poison their minds against their fellow mortals. You may have the powers of a demon, but you have little when it comes to intellect, as befits an insect. Yeah, Urushli is mad. Ruru is mad.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be afraid at all, monster. What's stopping me from killing you? Here and now.
Maribok's shoulders convulse. He struggles in vain to stand and to shield the insect-like shadow from you.
I will fly off to my sanctum faster than you can blink. Besides, are you ready to doom all of Wintersun to a horrible fate? Uh-huh. You probably want to open the poor barbarian's eyes to the truth, but you can't do that without my help. Even if you do, by some miracle, find a way to do it. Children of Wintersun will have to live with the knowledge of what they've done all these years. They will recall every murdered crusader and traveler that they've plunged their spears into or burned on a ritual pyre. Many of them will not survive the truth you will inflict on them. The rest will be cut down by demons, for I am the only one protecting them from such a fate. Even now. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's all true. This place shouldn't exist. It's only here because of Jerabeth. And do you think anybody would be okay with what they've done? The odd one that makes their will save after leaving for a while and coming back? Like, goes mad and kills himself or kills a neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have a better solution. I will change the clan so that from this day forth they will see true mortals and demons alike as humans. I will make them believe that the Crusaders have won a final resounding victory, that peace now reigns in the world wound. All the demons have been driven back to the abyss. Every last one. Wintersun will remain a peaceful oasis in the midst of chaos. Neutral territory where neither Crusaders nor demons will cross swords in battle. I get to keep my wondrous domain, and your Crusaders will never perish here again. What do you see to that, Commander?
Fuck. Maybe she's not that stupid after all, huh? Lady Nauticula? No. God, no.
No, not Nauticula. Nocticula.
Nocticula.
Knock knock.
It's Ticula.
Open up the door.
Knock
Just
knock,
come
open
to
up the
tickle
door. Ticula.
Just come to tickle ya. Oh. Anyway.
If you had the angel mythic path, you could actually just, like, reverse the whole thing yourself.
Damn. No, that's if she was a kitsune. I don't know about you, Savant, but I'm not sure a female kitsune would have a knot.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'd rather have them free from this weird thing than continue it. honestly.
2?
Yeah. Not a chance, monster. You'll free the people from deception now, or you will regret it. Jeribeth hesitates. The demon's flat, insectoid visage is difficult to read, but her quivering mouth betrays her extreme tension. At last, a phrase rings in your mind. All right. I'll do as you say. Outside, a clamor starts to swell. 1, 2, a dozen voices cry out in astonishment, then horror.
No. Not me. Please. Rasps Maravok, struggling to lift his head off the floor. Gathering his strength, he barks out more clearly. I don't need the truth. I don't want to lose you, my lady.
You're a weird guy.
I knew. A crazed smile warps the warrior's face. I guess a long time ago that you weren't who you seemed to be. But you brought peace to my people. And to me. And I kept your secret as best I could. I stamped out any suspicion. And the people who voiced them, sometimes. I want to live in your light. I don't want to be without you.
You're a weird one, Maravok. Usually turns pale and covers her mouth with her hand. Her ruby eyes are filled with undisguised horror. Yeah.
No matter how much I may despise those who serve as sycophants for the demons, there's some twisted beauty in this. The fellow is brave enough to be honest about what he wants. I don't know many people who are capable of that. What's gotten into you? What about, I hate all filthy blasted demons and their minions? I truly do hate all filthy blasted demons and their minions. And yet I can still appreciate a man who knows what he wants. Maravok falls into both categories. It is an amusing duality. You should be familiar with the concept, Lon. That is the best dig. Holy shit, dude.
Stop being so clever, Deeran.
There are probably plenty of like him here. People who guessed the truth but said nothing. Opportunists. These people have lived for too long under the influence of demons. They should all be isolated, subjected to strict re-education. And those whose loyalty remains suspect should be executed. They have enough blood on their hands to be sentenced to death 10 times over.
You cannot read the emotions of the creature's horrifying face, half hidden by shadows. If it answers Maravok, it does wordlessly, directly in his mind. After a moment of silence, you hear a voice in your head. Give him to me.
Before we continue, there's the biggest fucking crane fly I've ever seen. Up against the thing covering the window, allowing my air conditioner there. I'm gonna go get rid of it because it's distracting.
Okay. Crane fly.
Mosquito hawk, same thing.
Mosquito hawk.
Yeah, they look like gigantic mosquitoes, but they actually aren't, and they eat them. Yeah,
Ugh.
got rid of it. Oh, it's an enormous one, too. Just the biggest. Yeah, like, it was distracting.
Oh. Well, I wish I hadn't looked that up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they're awful. I hate looking
Sorry.
at them. Like, they're not scary the way that, like, a centipede is, but they're off-putting.
Yeah. Anyway, on more pleasant thoughts, M says, oh boy, oh lord. Now you're thinking about that of a hot lady kitsune with a knot, and you're not opposed to the idea. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Would that be a
Hell yeah.
kitsunari?
No.
Futatsune?
Absolutely not.
Futatsune?
Absolutely not.
I'm happy with myself. So, are we letting you take him?
I'm feeling petty, and I feel like no is my answer.
Yep. I'll have you know
might
that you have
that choice.
you spared him a far worse fate.
Oh. Really? The creature is silent for a time, gazing at the dead warrior. I will remember this, Commander. I'm sure you will. Returning to the Ivory Sanctum. The castle in the clouds, as they call it here. You have a key to my home. But will you find out how to use it? I'll be expecting your visit.
Great, ambush.
Jerebeth's shadow disappears into the portal. Her departure spells the end of an era in the life of Wintersun.
Everything went worse than expected.
Jeez. Come on. I can feel it. I feel like something's changed. I will tell the people what you did for us, Commander. I feel like you might be executed by your people if you try. You might want to not.
I think they actually
Me.
make her the leader.
Oh, good.
Because she...
Me.
Yeah.
Wanting to kill, Marivek because I'm petty. You've actually saved him from a much worse fate. Ah.
Yep.
Oh, at least there's good in my pettiness.
Yeah. Incidental goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there, see?
Wow. The blind carver tosses her head back at your approach. Greetings and well met. That was quick.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you. Our clan has started reviving old crafts. We have goods to sell. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah, this is supposed to
Arrive in
happen
Wintersun now.
the next time you visit, not like now.
I figured.
Yeah, this is a weird bug or something.
How's life in Wintersun now? We're not living. We're surviving. It's hard for us to understand and accept what happened. We need a few days to understand our lives are new.
What are you buying and what are you
I
selling?
suspect so. The debilitator.
The Debilitator.
Hard armor of elemental carnage.
Fatal
There's something
Beacon.
I deeply enjoy about that name.
Fatal Beacon is a great sword. Holy. Nice, nice, nice. +3, Holy Greatsword confirms a critical hit. The enemy loses the ability to make attacks of opportunity for 1 round and suffers -5 penalty on athletics skill checks, a -2 penalty on reflex saving throws. This effect does not stack.
Nice.
I mean, it's fine. It's basically it's a holy Avenger with a little bit of upside.
Mm-hmm.
The Debilitator. The wielder of this +3 mithril double sword lands a hit on an enemy, the target has to pass a reflex save DC 23 or suffer ability damage. One blade deals strength, the other constitution, and this effect can't bring them either below 7. That's fine. Nobody... See, here's the thing. Exotic weapons are usually bad, and they are generally still bad in this game, but they did a good job of putting in the odd exotic weapon that makes you go, but what if? What if, though?
Nah, like a nerd. Like a nerd. I see, like a nerd.
Permanent freedom of movement. I mean, I'd take a second one of those. I think we've already got one. Yeah. Different name, but same item.
I see.
Quite expensive, unfortunately.
You're
Add sculptor.
expensive.
Thank you. +3 Construct Bane Heavy Pick. That sucks. Your Savage Ray. +3 Cruel Heavy Flail. Deals 1d12 damage instead of 1d10. And has piercing bludgeoning damage instead of bludgeoning. That's beast. Also grants its wielder a +4 confidence bonus on persuasion skill checks to intimidate. Yeah, you're damn right it does. And a cruel weapon strikes a creature that is frightened, shaken, or panicked. The creature also becomes sickened for 1 round. When the wielder uses weapon to knock unconscious or kill a creature, he gains 5 temporary hit points for 10 minutes.
Oh,
That's a good weapon.
that's a pretty interesting one.
I don't know if we have anyone who wants to wield a fucking heavy flail. But we'll keep that in fucking mind.
I wish Ichiko could wield that.
It's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I said I wish. I want a weapon that has similar values to make use of Ichiko's like little intimidation tactics.
Me too. I'm hoping that we find some things that do similar stuff. One mod I don't have going that I kind of miss is one that adds a very, very, very small chance that any chest you open will have a randomly generated bit of loot.
Uh-huh.
Like, it doesn't randomize the loot throughout the game. It just adds at random bits of loot throughout the game. And sometimes, since it's using, tables, and tables always have, like, a contingency to move up a table in case you get really lucky to get extra rare stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You could get items that are randomly generated, like a dagger, with that effect on it. You like that mod?
Interesting.
Me too. It's really cool. I can't remember why I don't have it. It might have just been a version problem.
Version problem. You're a version problem. Version. That almost sounded like I said you're a Persian problem.
Or a virgin
Which is
problem.
Or a virgin problem. That's
I guess I could be.
You
I could
be,
I
yeah.
could be a menace to virgins.
Oh, look at this guy here. Be a menace to virgins.
Requested.
Ah, the other one, there it is, near the door.
Like a virgin.
Tread lightly.
Like a surgeon, cut for the very first time. Ah,
Madonna's weird. An icon, but weird.
It required another
you done?
mod that hadn't been updated in a hot minute. It's updated now. Okay. I probably still couldn't use it because I'm not using the current build of the game because that would download the DLC and ruin my build. So I'll have to install that later. I wanted to death from above these idiots, but you can't do it outside of combat.
Oh.
Boom.
Death from above.
Alright, next best thing.
Butthole?
You are all about the butts lately.
I don't think I'm wrong for doing it.
It may be the most unfortunate instance of echolalia I've ever heard of.
Butthole?
Yes.
I don't think it's very unfortunate at all.
Over here talking about buttholes like a normal one.
I think it's very normal. And you're the one that's not being normal right now, Jonathan. Come on, chat, back me up. I'm being totally normal right now.
Don't think that I forgot that
chat.
there's a clip at the beginning of this stream to show that you're full of shit.
Come on, chat. Don't listen to what he just said. That was completely nothing. It's all hallucinations of his. Come on, chat. Let me up. Oh, digging my own grave at this point.
I just like how you seem to have decided you don't really need to be right, you just need chat to pretend that you're right.
Yeah. That's what really matters, public opinion.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get you over here.
Waking next to him in the middle of the night. With your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. You're standing face
Oh, it's a
to
full round
face
action.
with. I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. Oh man. Sabrina Carpenter did a pretty good cover of that song. And people are saying like, I can't believe she's been like, Chapel Rowan has been Kelly Clarkson. And I'm like, I don't know
Really?
what you're talking
Really?
about.
Of all fucking people!
Yeah.
The fucking,
Like,
anarcho-trans country singer?
Has been Kelly Clarkson did with this, sorry, Sabrina. And, like, she is a great singer. I'm not saying she isn't.
No, Clarkson's talented, but she's, like...
You're not... Yeah. You're not anywhere near Kelly Clarkson's level. With her charm and her actual singing power.
I'm not even sure what they're trying to imply, to be honest.
It's basically because like Kelly Clarkson has been like doing covers of old songs or songs from that have been hit.
You mean like everyone
Hits.
else? You mean like that normal thing
Yeah,
people
like-
do?
Yeah. But like because Kelly Clarkson is such an amazing singer, oftentimes when she does covers of the songs, it feels to them like it's upgrading the song. It's like,
But that's...
yes, this song is like actually sounds better when she's
Yeah.
when she's the one singing it. I'm like, yeah, like the normal thing that people
Yeah.
do.
You mean like Led Zeppelin did with a bunch of shit? Like Elvis
Yeah.
did with a bunch of shit?
Yeah. So, but I'm here like, look, I understand that you like Chapel Roan, that you like Sabrina Carpenter. I like her too. She's not anywhere close to Kelly Clarkson's level of
So is Chapel Ruin
Experience.
her, like, character?
Who's Chapel Rowan?
Yeah.
She's a singer. She's a
Yeah.
different singer.
No, I know. I thought you were talking about Chapel Ruin this whole time.
No, I'm talking about Sabrina Carpenter making
Okay.
this cover of a Chapel Rowan song.
Fair enough. I got that backwards. My
People-
bad.
Okay.
I was thinking, how could you draw any comparisons between Chapel Ruin and fucking Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
And that's not a knock
Yeah.
on either of them. They're just totally different.
They are. But no, I was talking about Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Well, less Sabrina Carpenter and more that particular strange fan.
You know, a lap husky. Wow, how lucky are you?
Yeah. Congratulations on having a lap husky.
But I call my wife.
Ugh.
Is she husky?
Call me again if you need to.
Texan Holland.
Call me again if you need to.
He who is not curious will never know what it is to be truly alive.
Uh-huh.
Sure. So this is old Kellid wisdom.
Do you want to know who else are often killed for their curiosity? The curious.
See,
Kill it,
I
man.
just realized, and I don't know if this is a deliberate joke. Those glibbereths, those big globby floating things, were hanging out in a fucking pumpkin patch.
Okay.
They look like malformed giant pumpkins.
Uh-huh. I'm lost. Is this a reference that I'm missing?
No, I think the devs put the glibbereths in the pumpkin patch because they look like pumpkins, and it's like, ha ha ha.
Oh. It's kind of cute. I'll give them that. I'll let them have that much. Because I'm very generous, you see. And I totally understand this reference.
Not a reference to anything, it's just, you saw the glibbereths I just killed, right?
Sure did. Sure did. Sure did, bestie.
Do you guys see what I have to deal with every day?
Do you guys see what I have to deal with?
And what is that?
This guy's nonsense. Bullying.
You call anything I do bullying.
Because you are bullying me. Duh. Obviously. I wouldn't lie to chat about this.
You know, you were much more convincing until you specifically said that.
I wouldn't lie about this.
Follow my steps.
So I don't know why
Okay.
anyone would think that I was lying.
There's actually a spot around here
You're being
that
pretty
Kieran
sexist.
interacts with. Let me back here and swap him out. You cannot evoke sexism like that. That's so shitty. That's so shitty.
You're right, I'm sorry. But there you go, chat. There's an example of how someone might use sexism against you like that.
Yeah, weaponize
Uh,
the language of progress. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't let people get away with it.
I hate that you're getting away with this.
I'm not getting away with it though. I'm explaining to you why
I am
and how that
going
might
to
look like.
I'm going to scream.
I don't know what you're trying to scream about. I'm being genuine here, man.
It's fine. This is fine. It's fine.
Is it? You sure? You don't sound fine. He sounds like he's like 3 seconds away from like slapping me to the moon, chat. I don't think he's okay.
In ancient times, Sarkorian settlements use stones like this
I know he's changing the subject.
to send messages to each other. Alas, the stone has been broken beyond repair. Oh, okay. Actually, that's the speaking stone.
The thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Let's head out.
You vote Bop off the island.
Hey!
Thank you for the
Wait.
solidarity.
Wait, hold on. You can't vote me off the island. Hold on. That's not fair.
Okay, where's that
Your
place I was
head
going?
in your hands,
How have I already lost it?
and nothing more than his wife. Standing face to face with, I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. You can't vote me off the island. I'm too cute to face punishment like that.
Ah, there it is.
How dare you?
No, that's not it.
Let us be careful.
I don't think. I'm looking
Wow.
for a path further down.
Okay. Is there actually a path further down?
I believe so. Unless I'm
Does
totally...
it need to be unlocked first?
No, I just have to find it. If it's what I'm
Okay.
thinking of.
You would know better.
I mean, you would think.
I'd hope so.
As I said, you would think. As I have beaten this game
Yeah.
repeatedly. Well, like 3 times. Oh, hey. That's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it.
Bing bing.
I thought it was down here, like, on the way to Sarkoris. Like, in my mind, it was over here.
Would you like me to look it up for you?
No, I'll just keep exploring. There's only so many places we can
Okay.
go. Alright, that is a big tree. Are you both fire
I've got a
resistant?
big tree for you here.
Is it your penis?
Yes, yes it is.
Cool. Very cool how that's your penis.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh wow, you hit him fucking good.
Wow.
How about some more? Alright. Ambush him with fire.
You have 7 cats? You can go without me? Well,
Ow.
good news, Savant. You...
Hmm?
I am too far away from your sphere for me to be with you in any way. Therefore, you have always gone without me.
You don't need to keep reminding me of this, Bob.
Initiating VOP ejection protocol. Grinding noises. Error. Bob appears to be too cute to initiate protocol.
Did that do anything? It did.
Apparently not.
No, it did. Temporary
It did?
negative levels, yeah.
Nice. When they say it's a blighted quake wood, is it actually blighted or is it like an undead tree?
In this case, I think it's cursed?
Oh,
It's still
Why
a
can't
plant.
they just use the word cursed instead of blighted?
I don't know. It could just be a template that they made and applied to stuff.
Fair enough.
Kind of like fiendish as a template. Okay, so I guess it's a fiendish.
Tree.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be blighted. It should be fiendish. Yeah, they just confusing names.
Go, Ichika. Attack.
Attack!
Slap it.
I say attack. Wait, are you
Attack,
resistant to
I
acid?
say.
Nope.
Don't think so. Miss. 25 damage. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Ugh.
Really?
Is Regil running away?
Yeah, Reginald's frightened. He must have rolled a
Aw.
1 on the save. Holdover from Kingmaker? Oh, that makes sense.
Do you think if we make fun of Regil for running away because of the spell,
Endure this.
he would, he probably wouldn't tolerate the make funism.
I think he wouldn't take
Right?
it seriously.
Oh. No, he wouldn't. Nice, Tyrion. Oh, never mind.
There.
There we go. Good job, Tyrion.
Hell yeah.
And everyone else.
Yeah.
Of course. But that's, oh, there's more.
Not Ember, the one who did the most damage.
Why am I running away?
Yep.
What?
They intimidated.
Damn it. Ichika! We're supposed to be cooler than this.
Fuck. Do we have any metamagic rods? No. What I can do is slow them down. Yeah, I figured it'd be immune, but it was worth a try.
Man. My friend's, partner. Their family has this dog. Her name's Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe is super excited every time Willow's around. She just sent me a video of Chloe on the floor lying on her side.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as Willow speaks, her tail goes a million miles a minute.
Aw, that's cute. Such excitement.
What a good dog.
What a good god.
Yeah, what a good dog and dog. What a good goddamn dog. Apparently, she says that apparently, that dog isn't excited, as excited for anyone else in the house as it is for Willow.
Yeah, pet animals tend to have favorites.
Apparently, Willow's the favorite.
Very cute. I don't know if I have anything that'll kill your... Oh, right. Are you affected by heroism? Oh, alright. Never mind.
Am I still fearing?
Yeah, it just gives you a bonus against it. But if you're afraid when you become targeted by it, it suppresses it. Can I hit them from here? Not quite.
It's probably a spell. Come on.
I mean, I don't think you have that spell. Let me check again. No. It'd be Unbreakable Heart.
Damn it.
Sorry, bestie.
Oh, you mean a spell to get rid of the fear thing?
Yeah. Oh, no, you're not that afraid anymore. That's good. See if Regil can be as brave. He can.
Would party members not even be able to approach it if they were scared still?
If they're still frightened, yeah. As soon as you get within a certain range, you start moving away from it as fast as you can.
Oh. That's pretty cool. If irritating.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this to you before, but I put together a build for the Midnight Isles shit that was all about keeping enemies basically perpetually frightened. Taking advantage of a particular combination of, like, I can't remember if it was a Bard ability or a Scald ability. But, anything gets within a certain range of us would have to make saves of a pretty significant DC against both Hypnotism and Fear. And, like, pretty much everything succumbed and just would run away. And it was a nearly unbeatable combo that was too annoying for me to continue playing. I finally made a miserable build so boring even I don't want to play it.
Amazing. Is there a way that you can paralyze your enemies with fear instead of making them run away? And there goes
No.
fear and Ember. Oops.
That's fine. She's the tank. I guess you have to step into that fire, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The light, take you.
Thankfully, Lon doesn't.
No glory without risk, says Zila.
He was just a huge fan of strategy board games.
Yeah.
Like Risk.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I understood.
Just in case. Alright, well, let's hope this works. Okay, good. And Sila's not there. Balls. Is that only centered on myself? Yeah. Fucking, fuck.
This was your own doing.
I mean, sure. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Sounds like a classic case of denial.
Sounds like a classic case of these nuts.
What does that even mean?
It means I've got nothing better to just come back.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying I won?
Oh god, no.
Into the fray.
Yes, I have.
It's all a clever illusion.
I see. I see. So you're just biding your time, is it?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Go down.
Oh, you've got it. Alright. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be.
This one's mine.
Alright, let's have you do some healing. Okay then.
Hmm.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
This'll leave a bruise.
Oh, alright. I don't mind that.
There are various tones of like surprise and good, and then surprise and oh, not good. It's causing me some distress, bestie.
Make every strike count.
Okay. I really need to heal Sela.
Mm-hmm.
Like, super good.
You really do. You okay? Acid reflux?
What's that?
Hmm? Are you having an acid reflux?
No,
Reflux? Okay.
that wasn't
Just
enough.
Oh, bestie.
Damn it, Ember, why you gotta be scared?
Have you considered doing better?
Damn it. Ooh, spell resistance!
You bane of my existence?
For real, real. Wait, what's this? How many hit points this thing got back left? 10? 14. Thank you. Who's got scale? Probably you, wasn't it? Yep.
This war must end.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for, I think.
Oh? That little path?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rely
Alright.
on me.
Healing time.
Safe.
Wait, no, I don't need to do
Well,
that.
after healing.
Yeah. I
Oh, Oh,
Got
but
Ember.
save though.
I will.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't need to save.
No, I don't need to use their resources because Ember's here.
Ah, right. She's a band-aid.
Yeah, she has unlimited healing. Because
Alright. Have a good
mythic
night,
abilities are
Savant.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care, Savant. We'll probably finish up here pretty soon.
Mhm.
I still want to see if I can talk Bump into watching more Fate.
Oh.
But I want to see the
Under
Deeren
pressure.
cutscene down here.
What's the
'Cause-
Deeren cutscene down here?
oh, there's like a Deeren romance cutscene.
Oh, then yes.
Yeah, but I wanted to at least show you that before we finish.
Defeat the beast.
That is a fucked
That's
up
a-
bear. That bear has seen better days. Oh, Smilodon! I can
Always
smell
love
these.
Smilodon.
I wonder
Smell these nuts.
Melody's nuts. Oh.
Wow, that what? I don't know why I did that. A melody in the key of these nuts. Damn it. That's funny. Kneel before me. Much like Stanley after me. Alright, how about... piss. How about piss? Well, I wanted to coup de grace you, but they just woke you up, so I guess now I'm wailing on you. Oh, hi, bear. Greater dire bear. I see. Yeah. Let's see if we can make him EB Sleepy. Not
I've
this time.
returned.
Speaking of EB Sleepy,
Yeah, it's me. The eviest.
holy shit!
Good job.
Yeah, turn that board or that Sibilodon into Similichunks.
I'll give you that one. That one's pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, sometimes I recognize your funniness. Sometimes.
I mean, more frequently when we're not in public. Here it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Deeren stands still at the edge of the water. It suddenly struck me. I've set off on a grand adventure, but I have yet to witness the classic scene from legends and love ballads. The beautiful woman or handsome man erotically bathing under the streams of a waterfall. Or-
You,
Go ahead.
you pervert.
Yeah. Or, if it's Berserk, two guys together homoerotically.
Mm-hmm. Is this supposed to be a Berserk reference?
No. I just wanted to joke about how Berserk did it
Oh.
weirder and gayer. Deeren casts a teasing glance at you. This freshwater pool is the closest thing to a waterfall I think we've seen and shall ever see in the world wound. So,
Mm-hmm.
fancy reenacting that scene for me, Ichika?
Oh, Deeren.
I see you have a real passion for bathing, it's funny.
Oh, Deeren boy. Deeren bless. You, Deeren lad.
So what are you gonna do?
um. I think it'd be really, really funny to push him into the water.
Is that what you do?
Ichika would.
Is that what we do?
Hold on. I see you have a real passion for bathing. Let's ask that one first. I'm assuming I have a chance.
Yeah. You figured me out. Indeed, I do love bathtubs, pools, and bathhouses very much. I know lots of ways to make bathing more pleasurable and more beneficial. Mountain herbs are but one of them. But I digress. So, what about that piquant little scene, hmm?
Stage's all yours. Don't.
Swearing like a sailor, Deeren leaps out of the bank and teeters on the edge of the pool, water streaming off of him.
That was not erotic bathing.
That was the coldest bloody water I've ever been in.
Yes, dear.
I adore bathing, but I much prefer hot water. I must admit, hot water that is uninhabited by fish, or frogs, or anything else.
Uh-huh.
I suppose I wouldn't appreciate bathing in a real waterfall after all. I doubt there are any heated waterfalls in this world. I've come face to face with that harsh reality. Before you now, it's never even crossed my mind how ridiculous all of the ballads are.
Mm-hmm. But we can certainly have an erotic bath in my room.
In my bath. So I like how he obviously hated that, but it didn't hurt his opinion of you. Alright, that'll be it for tonight. Next time we'll finish up in this region.
Save. Proper
I'm
save.
literally saving!
I know, but I had to say. You know?
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nerd. So what did you think of the stream? What do you think of this session?
I like that we get to see like just a little bit of what else the demons have been doing.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up, demon girl. Or
Yeah,
demon whatever.
they sometimes get very creative with their outlets of cruelty.
Yeah. It's also interesting to see that Urushley really does seem to find all the things that's the demons do really horrifying.
I think the most interesting part is how she behaves exactly like a chaotic good character, but is still chaotic neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is that demon rage. It's down in there, but it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
She still would like to tear that guy's head off, or to drain this fool. Like, it's, yeah. I think that's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big fan. And
I'm
Savamalek.
not looking forward to whatever the Ivory Tower is.
Yeah, Ivory Tower is a big step. It's also where several difficult encounters are.
Okay.
So we need to be prepared for that, which will mean doing a whole bunch of side quests so we can level up.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably be level
Now I expect
13
you.
when we go there, 14.
Oh. Okay. I expect you to point out where we would have found Maravek had I said you can take
Yeah,
him.
I will. When we
Okay.
get to Jerobeth's chamber, remind me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably be reminded by getting to Jerobeth's chamber, but yeah,
In case you forget.
in case I forget. But thank you all so much for being here. Crimson, yeah, look at you sticking around to the end of the stream.
Yeah. Go get some sleep, nerd.
Yeah, rest up. And to the rest of you, same. But after you give me money. Over at patreon.com, where's the thing, /Great Canadian Guy. In
He's been
particular,
doing this for years.
don't remind me. In particular, my producers have been contributing $5 or more a month to the Patreon. And they are Skiffio, Jalzier, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Telific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Pop Dodo, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jocko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Basim El Wakil. I joke. It's just I have been doing this for like 7+ years now. Oh god, I'm so old.
We are.
I started before I was 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Beep.